I'm gonna tell you a story. I was gonna tell you a story about when I first came to America, but I changed my mind. I'm gonna tell you a funny story about my son. It's a little bit weird because my son is weird. I'm just kidding. Okay, when my son was born 12 years ago, I was the happiest man on the world because I wanted children. I wanted a daughter, and I also wanted a son, and I got a son. Say hi, Jade. Jade, say hi. Jade wants to say hi. Say hi. Hi. No, hi. Hi. Okay, bye. Okay. My daughter's farting all night. Get that farting. Jade. My daughter likes to fart. Get that farting. Jade. Yeah? Okay. Un besito, papi. Un besito, papi. Hey. Besito. Un besito, papi, primero. También un besito, papi. Okay. My wife went into labor at about 10 o'clock at night, and she didn't tell me till the morning. She was sitting down, and I fell asleep. I don't know. And when I woke up, she was still sitting down in place, and she was breathing. And she's down looking at me sleep, and I got scared. I said, why is she still awake? I thought she fell asleep and then woke up, but no, she was awake all night, breathing because she was going in labor. But she wasn't dilated enough to, go to the hospital, so she did not tell me. So in the morning, when I woke up at about 7 in the morning, remember she started about 6 at night the night before, right? She told me. So I said, no, we're going to the hospital, honey, sorry. So Mama's. So, wait a minute. So, hi, Jane. Anyways, so I said, no, we're going to the hospital, honey. So we go to the hospital, and my baby boy does not want to be born. She was going to labor, and for hours and hours and hours and hours. And all day I was doing what we call Lamaze breathing with her. Lamaze breathing, that's when you go like this. We go. So that's supposed to help the mother breathe better and help her be less painful. So me and my wife would breathe like that for many, many hours, and still the baby would not be born. And then I was like that forever, and then I had to go to the bathroom real badly. My dad, he was in the labor room with us and my mom, and I told my dad, Appa or Dad. Appa is like saying dad or daddy, Appa. I told him, Appa, voy al baño, puedes cuidar a mi esposa, después de respirar mientras yo voy al baño. That's Tagalog, by the way. No, that's Spanish. That means Dad have to go to the bathroom. He take care of my wife for me and help her breathe. It'll mouth breathe while I'm gone. He said, okay. So he's supposed to do like this. Wait. Okay. My dad had been watching me breathe like that for 20 hours, so I thought he knew already, right? So when my dad got up to help my wife breathe, he was breathing like this. Yeah, like baby Jake. Wait. Because he didn't know how to do lavaz breathing. And then I came back for the bathroom eventually, just after a few minutes. And my wife told me in Spanish, why'd you leave me? You should have left with your dad. He doesn't know what he's doing. So I was. So I'm with her for a long time. And the nurse came to me. She said, you know what? You're very good at that. And I said, thank you. So the nurse told me, joke around, maybe you should go help some of the other mothers labor because the other dads don't know how to do this good. So I got all happy. And I didn't do it by words. I just said my wife. She was joking around. Okay, my wife got dilated to like 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 8 centimeters. She wouldn't go past 8 or 8.5 centimeters. She would not go past that. No, maybe. Oh no. She would not. Her body would not dilate past that. My wife did not want to do a C-section. She wanted to do natural delivery. So she refused to do a C-section for a long time. She refused to take drugs, just the ones for pain, a little bit of pain, because she didn't want to be too drowsy during the delivery process. So she was in a lot of pain. Uh, she went to labor like at about I think 10 o'clock the night before, I think, or 9. I don't know exactly because she didn't tell me till the morning. I think she started like at 9 o'clock at night, and my baby boy was born at 6:30 the next evening, the afternoon. So I don't know how many hours. I think that's about 199,000 hours or something. I don't know. When my baby was born, because she kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and trying to get dilated and breathing, his head was long. It was elongated. It wasn't, like babies' heads are kind of like small and round. My baby's head looked like a hot dog, like a long hot dog, really, really furry. He looked like a werewolf. He had a lot of hair. He looked like a werewolf. I got scared for a second. I saw him, and he had these big, giant fingernails, and they were all dirty. His fingernails were dirty. I don't know why. I don't know what he was doing inside of his mommy's body to make his fingernails dirty, but they were dirty. Um, so he was a tiny little boy. Obviously, all children are tiny. So, hi, mamas. This is my baby. This is my baby girl. Next time I'll tell a story about her birth. Right now, I'll tell about my son. Okay. And then here's a funny thing. Okay. We were at the hospital. Okay. They did a C-section. And we were at the hospital for 3 days. And the third day, we got to take the baby home. Um, what we did is we went to her sister's house, my sister-in-law's house, for a few days. So my sister-in-law could help take care of her, like to cook for her and help with the baby and everything else. So my sister-in-law has a two-story house, two stories, right? Her room is upstairs, where my wife and me were staying for a few days. Well, I went upstairs when I got off work. I went upstairs and I went up there to see my baby, and I was all excited. And my wife told me to change his diaper, which I didn't want to do because I never really done it before. It's my first baby, and I was not used to doing that, so I was kind of nervous. No, baby, what are you doing? And I promise you, this is a true story. I swear I'm not exaggerating. Okay, and I'm sorry if this sounds. No, baby, my daughter's getting everything. Baby, no. I'm sorry if this sounds a little bit graphic or maybe a little bit perverted. I'm sorry, but this really, really happened. Okay, when I took off my son's diaper to change it for the new one, his the little thing the little babies used to pee with, the little thing, I forgot what it's called in Filipino. Um, well, anyways, I looked at it and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so tiny. I know that's perverted. I'm sorry. And then, okay, here's the problem. Here's the deal. I was looking at it because I was amazed by how small it was. I thought maybe there was something wrong with it. That maybe I should take it back to the doctor, or maybe it's a girl. I don't know. I wasn't sure. For a second, it was so tiny, but then it it did something which I was not expecting. His little thing, his little, I don't know how to call it. I'll give it a nickname. I'll call it his little wakalas, or no, his little fuchi fuchi. Yeah, el fuchi fuchi maybe. Is it fuchi fuchi? No fuchi fuchi. Okay, his little fuchi fuchi. It it kind of like it moved by itself. It aimed at me, and then it started peeing on me. He peed on me. When I was starting to change his diaper, I was looking at it, and I was kind of like close to him, kind of like I'm close to the computer right now. I was close to him too because I wanted to look at it. I know that sounds pervert. I'm sorry, but I was just amazed by how tiny it was, right? And oh baby. So the pee, he made a big loop, and it came close to my face. I think it touched my face, some of it. So I had to move out of the way. It was so gross. It was like this one of those moments of my life. But it was a cute moment. Um, oh, uh, my son. This is something cute about my son. Okay. When my son was born, when he was still in the hospital, they gave him to me to hold. So I was holding my baby boy. He was wrapped up in some blankets. They wrapped him up in some birthing blankets or whatever. And my son was like this. Look at my eyes. Okay, he was like this. My son wouldn't want to open his eyes. I think he has lazy eyes. He didn't do Zumba eyes like Yi. He has bionic eyes, super strong eyes for so much exercise she does on them. But his eyes when he was born was like this. They were like closed. He looked like a little baby Filipino. It was cute because his eyes were so closed. Sorry. He didn't open them for a while, but I was holding him, and when he first opened his eyes for the first time of his life, he opened his eyes like this real slowly. No, Jake. And he looked up because I was holding him in my arms like this. He looked up, and the first person he saw was his daddy. It was me. And I saw his beautiful brown eyes, and I just fell in love with him, and I started crying. I started crying because it was a very emotional moment for me because I had been wanting a child for so long, and um, I wanted a son because my dream has always been to have 2 boys and 1 girl. That has always been my dream, but it's not going to happen because my wife, she had her tubes tied, tubal ligation, her fallopian tube, so we can have no more children. But I wanted 1 son to name after me because I'm the oldest son. My name's Joaquin. My dad is his oldest son. His name's Joaquin. My grandfather, he's the oldest son. His name's Joaquin. It's my sons. It's a tradition we have. The oldest son in our family named him Joaquin. So I wanted to keep the tradition. So I wanted a son, but I also wanted a daughter to spoil, a daughter to just play with, a daughter to just love her, give her all my love and affection, like I do with Jade, and I do virtual love and affection with you guys. So the day that my son was born was one of the most beautiful experiences of my life. He had really long, dirty fingernails. He had a lot of hair, really hair. He looked like a werewolf. I was scared of him. I was thinking he was gonna like growl and attack me at first because I thought he was a werewolf. But the baby. And my son, when I brought him home, he peed on me. My son peed on me when I first brought him home. So those are some of my favorite memories of my son. And then maybe on my next video I'll tell you about the birth of my daughter. I'm sending this video to all 4 of you. So I want to tell you this. When I write on my Facebook, Mahalkita MPD, do you know what MPD stands for? Do you know? I like to represent my Filipina daughter. I think that's beautiful. My Filipina daughters. My Filipina daughters. So Mahalkita, my Filipina daughters. And I love you for so much. And I thank God for you for. And okay, baby. And I am so blessed to have you in my life. You are also beautiful and such good daughters. Very proud of all of you. Lori, oh my gosh, you are so incredible with your grades. Wow, when I saw your grades, I wasn't really surprised because I know you're super duper smart, but I was so proud. Okay, baby. And then when you write down, Lori, when you told me that you love mathematics, I was thinking, wow, that girl, she's special because most people don't like math. I barely know how to count. I'm not good at math. So, I don't know. Orayak, I love the song you wrote, you sang. It's so beautiful. You have such a beautiful voice. I can see the love in your face for me when you sing the song, and I appreciate that. You surprised me when you sent me that video because I wasn't expecting it. I didn't know you were going to send me that video, so it was a pleasant surprise. It came out of nowhere. Sarah, Sarah, do you remember me? Because I haven't seen you in a long time. You don't scare me no more, Sarah. I love you, sweetie. I am very appreciative with you, Sarah, because it was you who united me with all of you guys. If it wasn't for you, Sarah, I wouldn't have all the love in my life that I have that all you guys gave me. Yee, my eldest, my gorgeous daughter. All of you are gorgeous. But you were mamas. Sorry. Yeah, when I think of you, which is like all the time, you remind me so much of me. It's like you really are my daughter. We're so much alike, so many ways. Except for one way. I am not very shy, and I am not very quiet. But other than that, we're the same in a lot of ways. I love all of you guys. Tell your mama say hi, your brothers, and Ying, or Ming, sorry. Have a great day. God bless you guys. I love you guys. Oh, wait a minute. Before I let you go, I want to tell you guys a quick joke, okay? Should I tell you that joke or the other joke? My dog. Okay. This guy, he gets in a car accident, and he goes to the emergency room, to the doctor. The emergency room in the hospital. Shh, baby. Shh. And the doctor saw that he had bad circulation on his legs. And doctor saw that they need to amputate or cut off his legs. So the doctor, so the doctor goes, ow! So ow! 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 No! Ow! Ow! I just got beat up by my daughter. Ow! Yeah. Yeah, baby. Okay. Let me finish this joke. Ah, okay. Ow! Yeah. Oh my. Anyways. I'm protecting myself now. Anyways. The doctor knew he had to amputate. That hurt. Okay. I would tell this joke later. Because my daughter's beating me. Ow! 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 Okay, ow! Ow! Bye. Ow! I'm scared.